Welcome back to Uno-Prospero by Murgil01. I am Admin 1 of ViniFX. This is a latest version that's released a few days ago. And since we already have the mechanics basically narrowed down, at least the basics, we can cease with most of the introductions and get right to it. I see this little hole there wasn't there before, I don't think. But now we might actually have some combat. Let's see. We see there's also hits, which says 5, so I imagine that means hit points. Okay. It doesn't look like there's any limit to projectiles. If there is, I don't see it. Interesting. There seems to be no way to, or I guess there's a way to fire straight up ahead, but it's not quite clear yet. Okay, I'm dodging. It's just be it's a stationary enemy, and I can hear by the loading up sounds when they're about to fire. Although actually, just as I said that, it skipped a little bit. Oh hey, so it has auto aim. I see the trouble is that anytime I'm firing, I can't move until after the firing is done. But that took just 2 hits to kill, yet I lost 2 hit points from that one projectile that hit me. So let's see, there's probably more here. Wait, let's see if I can... To a degree, there's some auto aim there. That wasn't the best move of mine, though, even though I survived and didn't even get hit that time, because I stood too close before firing. Anyway, this was about the point where the game seemed to leave off at in the first version that I played. It'd be cool to see some death animations, but this is cool too. Okay, I heard something. It's kind of a robotic voice. I heard something at the end saying, "Find another switch for access." But let me try again and see if I can hear it. Yeah, I still can't quite make out the beginning. It's a bit distorted, but that might just be how I hear it. Pretty sure that's Murgil01's voice, going by the videos I've seen where he speaks on YouTube. So let's see if there's any switch I can access. I wonder if there are any ones that I could activate remotely, say by a projectile. Let's find out here. I just barely made it up. Oh, this is interesting. Now the lighting's getting dimmer and suddenly a darker, rumbling ambient music starts playing. That jump input didn't seem to register. There we go. So far all the enemies seem stationary. I wonder if that'll change over time. I'm sure it will, at least across different versions. But I've noticed that anytime I relocate enough, oh, okay, they're moving, but they can't move while attacking. Then again, neither can I, so that's kind of an interesting mechanic. I mean, trouble is, navigating it so as to dodge the projectiles, but anyway, what I was saying was that the challenge is in dodging the projectiles while also not losing perspective, since, moving along these walls and changing perspective to see them means that I get a lot of these, zoom-ins like what happened before with the neck close-up and stuff. So let's see, this was like it could be, I imagine, either health or some new object or item. Okay, I don't know what's happening here. It's lit up, I hear a noise. I don't seem to be affected. I guess it's a switch, that's what it is. Okay, I thought it was an object at first. But that might be what activated the door that gave me that electronic voice. Let's see if I can make it across the way here. There might be a way, and I just haven't yet mastered the maneuvering to do it. Yeah, I can't do it. But that's alright. For now, we'll just go to that door. Oh, hey, respawns. Another issue I had was when I was fighting two of them at once in one room. There were issues where the computer would decide, I guess based on proximity or where I was facing, where or which enemy I would want to fire at. I guess it would be by proximity, because there's at one point where in that room with two robots, I was trying to attack the one in front of me, but instead she turned around and attacked the one behind me. Okay, yep, that switch worked. First I thought those were lasers, like a laser gate, but I see it's just a wall pattern. Looks like I can jump down there. Can I jump up here? Not quite. Oops. Oh, hey, some spawn-ins. Neat. I guess a lot of the strategy for this game isn't knowing, what position and direction, results in the right targeting that you want. Whether or not she will just fire in whatever direction she's pointed in, or if she'll register to basically do an auto aim on one of the enemies and which one she'll do it on. Seems like a little bit fickle, but I think there's like a bit of a method to the madness that can be learned as you play it. So I'm getting fairly alright at it. I'm sure over time, across different versions, there'll be harder levels and everything. I imagine across time there will even be some more difficult enemies that don't make those like warning sounds. They'll be totally silent. Okay. This might be about where the game's supposed to leave off. Just making sure there aren't any new controls, which I should have checked at the beginning anyway. But it is cool that there seem to be different, basically soundtracks depending on which part of a level you're in. Basically musical ambient sounds that vary between locations. It still looks like she's on a hoverboard with the floor icon. Especially the way she sort of slides around. Maybe that's the idea, I don't know. But it looks like that's it for this version of Uno-Prospero, at least so far. So I didn't get a no damage run of it, but got close enough. Having that issue again of collisions. Yeah, oops. Yeah, I don't know what to do, what can be done, or if Mirgil01 is interested in doing something about the issue when you're trying to jump up against a surface. But this is the only unexplored area I think so far, and I still don't think I can really get to it. See if I try something. You know, that wouldn't really work. I wouldn't have enough momentum. Oh, I tried to jump at the very end, but it's like I got too close to the end, so it didn't register my jump anymore. But I think that's it for this version of Uno-Prospero. Thanks again for Murgil01, and to everyone out there watching. I'll see you next time in the next version. Bye.